Hey Kendall, how you doing? I'm just reading this, and the thing is don't be intimidated by the virtual reality headset because it's basically just an interface. It's just another interface. So you're just going to design the prototype for the actual interface, the vehicle configurator. Okay, so those are the screens. It doesn't matter how it gets delivered, whether it be through a mobile app or a VR headset. Um, but all you have to do is describe how the VR headset works. So, for example, in your description of the VR headset, and the VR headset is configured with I'm sorry, the card is configured with the VR headset on, which means you'll have to just describe that, you put the VR headset on and then you're just going to make those kinetic movements, and the VR headset technology is going to pick up your movements. So if you have a choice right here on the screen with the virtual headset on and you move your arm to that location, that's going to be your choice, right? That just needs to be described. You don't have to prototype that out. Okay. The other thing I want to mention is I feel like you have too many ideas and we're not going to have time to finish, and that's natural. I would say if you don't feel uncomfortable at this point in the project, I would say you're underdeveloped, because this type of deep dive immersion, HCD, it should be confusing to a certain extent because all sorts of ideas are blending and clashing around, and we're just kind of really trying to start to really narrow things down and figure things out. Okay, so I think it's natural to feel a little intimidated at this point. Okay, the VR design still feels incomplete at that point. Then we need to create the mobile app. Okay, yes, you do need to create the prototype for the mobile app, yes, but then you're saying the kiosk and the virtual driving simulator. All you have to do with those, you don't have to prototype the driving simulator. All you have to do with those is just describe that once you're done with the configuration, you can have the ability to send that information. I mean, you don't have to use the driving simulator, but you have the ability to send that information to a driving simulator, and it will simulate the drive based on the choices in your configuration, right? So a lot of this is just written descriptions. Okay, so don't feel like you have to um, actually design the simulator. Okay, so just keep in mind it's just the same process as we did on the first project where we're prototyping a mobile app. So all you're really doing, the group is going to prototype the interface for the configurator, right? And then just do some describing as to, are there questionnaires? Do we start with questionnaires? Do we we can have the ability to send the configurator information to a simulator if that's what we want. If you don't want to, then you can send that information right. You can take that report from your configurator, print it out, and hand it to the sales rep. The sales rep can then start assisting you in finding that vehicle at a nearby, or some dealership that's nearby, or so that you can arrange for a test drive. Do you see what I'm saying? So a lot of this is just descriptive work, and as far as the actual prototyping and the testing goes, that's just the interface. Okay, so I hope that helps. But let me know. Let me know. Okay, thanks, Kendall.